Hey buddy! So the high pressure fittings are the thing you really need to get onto, because they'll just make everything a lot easier in the process. This bike pump is actually like a high pressure bike pump. It goes all the way up to 180 psi, and I've probably taken it right up to 160. Alright, so that's 160 psi, and that's the good thing about the high pressure fittings, is that you can release them unlike a bike pressure pump with the standard bike tire fitting. As you release that, you lose a lot of air, and the higher the pressure, the more air you lose. So it's a lose-lose situation if you want more pressure. But if you have the high pressure fittings, they just detach and you're good to go. And I'd never keep this pressurized for this long. Usually I just get it done. And she goes for sure. My only advice would be to definitely use a fishing reel with line, and just use a 10-ounce bag, and just get the pipe that best suits a 10-ounce bag. And I always put heavy duty gaffer tape on the outside of the throw bag to protect the throw bag material from the abrasiveness of going through this tube. It actually destroys throw bags really quickly. The material of the throw bag just gets shredded on the inside of these, and I've seen throw bags just disintegrate and all the buckshot just come out of this and just rain down on us from above. So definitely the 10-ounce throw bag with the gaffer tape. So you want to get the tube size sorted out with that first, and then reverse engineer everything based off of that. And in the bush, we carry this as 2 pieces, and I just assemble it like that in the bush, and so there's no screwing or anything like that, and that just will pop off pretty easily. And you do want to make sure that the throw bag and the gaffer tape isn't too it hasn't got too much friction on here. So the good thing about the gaffer tape is you can sort of squeeze the throw bag, and so the buckshot's all through the throw bag instead of accumulated in a ball. And then you can wrap your gaff tape around that, put the throw bag with gaff tape in here, and if it's too much, just take off a few wraps of the gaff tape to try and find that perfect size. Over time, you just get goo and forest crud in here, and so I reckon the tube is actually, the barrel is actually a replaceable part, because over time you just get less, more friction because of all that abrasiveness. You get more friction because of the abrasiveness, and so over time, over 6 months or something like that, the tube just slows down a lot, and you got to use more pressure. So for a couple of bucks worth of PVC tube, you're just better off replacing it, and then you're basically getting the best of every shot from there. And I just girth hitch this line onto the throw bag, just pretty simple. And I never retrieve with the throw bag on, because it'll always get stuck. With the fishing line, your throw bag is pretty much guaranteed to come down to the forest floor every time. If it doesn't, a few jigglings will bring it down to the ground. I've never retrieved the throw bag with the fishing line because it's heavy, but it's pretty much just guaranteed to get stuck. Just because this thing has so much power, you're going to capture so much foliage. And so generally what we do is shoot it up, get it to the ground, replace it with throw line, and then like do throw line trickery to find out a good anchor point with that. That's basically it.